Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 78 of Knit in the Zone, and in case you're new, I'm Jen, and in case you want to follow me on social media, I'll link everywhere that I am at below. I'm on Ravelry, Instagram, and Facebook. Also, thank you for joining me. To anyone who is here, thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate it, and welcome to new viewers, welcome back to returning viewers, all of that good stuff. It's been a little while since I've recorded an actual episode of Knit in the Zone, so I feel like I'm a little bit out of practice, so hopefully this will go well. Also, I want to let you guys know I have a artisan hand-dyed yarn shop. It is called Train Track Fiber Designs, and I'll link that below for you guys too. So let's get started. So I need to tell you guys what I'm wearing, and it actually is my finished object and a new thing that I'm going to be publishing soon. So first thing is Tecumseh. So I'm sure everyone has seen Tecumseh a million times, but this is mine, and I have some information about this that I want to go over because I actually changed mine quite a bit from Caitlin's original pattern. So I'm going to go over that in a minute, but I want to tell you about my hat too. So this is just a hat that I knit up, and I'm going to write the pattern out and publish it probably sometime Thanksgiving week, most likely. But it's just knit in DK weight yarn. It's lacy and it's kind of floppy. You could knit it differently and make it not be floppy if you wanted to, but that's what I like in a hat. And I knit it with leftover yarn from my Tecumseh. So, all right, let me tell you about my Tecumseh. I made notes. Also, while we're talking about Tecumseh, I highly recommend you watch Christy Glass Knits Tell Me About Your Rhinebeck Sweater episode. There's a million Tecumsehs on there. Oh my gosh. There's a million awesome sweaters on there in general, but all the Tecumsehs, I really got a kick out of watching that. So what I did for my Tecumseh to make it fit differently, I'm gonna pop a picture in here at some point to show you me actually standing up with it, because I'm kind of limited on space, so it's not going to really help that much. But what I did was my neckline is actually much wider and like not as as tight as the original calls for. So what I did was I knit the extra large for the neckband, and then by the time that I got down here, you were supposed to increase a certain amount, and I increased enough to get to the extra small. Yeah, I only increased enough to get to the extra small, because the neckline is, if you can see mine, I'm trying not to drop my papers, but my neckline on mine is like out here, which I like that better personally. And her neckline on hers is up much higher than this, so it's more of a crew neck, where mine's almost more of a, I don't know if you call it boat neck, I don't know. Anyway, and then for the short row section on the back, I did the size medium for that. So extra large for the necks, medium for the short row section, and then I only increased up to the extra small to get to the color work section. The other thing I did differently, and if you have the pattern, this makes sense. If not, you're probably like, do it. But trust me, if you have the pattern, just look at the numbers and do the math. And all I did was, I just took the total number of stitches that I had and like divided. Oh, I did. I don't know. Anyway, I somehow got to the right amount and it worked out. I don't know. I could actually probably go through here and look at my notes and see what math I did. I don't remember. It's been a few weeks. Anywho, so the other thing I did different is I split for my sleeves up here. You are not supposed to split for your sleeves till like way down here. So what I did was, I think you're supposed to split down here, somewhere in here. Right before I started this second color work section, that's where I split for my sleeves. So my very first row of color work is the top of these little crosses on my arm, if that makes sense. So right here, I have like a super fancy armpit happening, and it's awesome. And I didn't do any waist shaping or anything. but I did knit mine much longer. I feel like it's much longer. I don't know. It's some longer. Yeah, I knit it longer, and then I knit my sleeves longer. And then I actually went down a little bitty bit on my sleeves as well. I went down an additional 4 stitches on my cuff part, just so that it would be a little bit tighter, because I wanted it to be like wrist length instead of like, I don't really know this for sure, but I think the original Tecumseh, like, it wants your arms to be like here. Like, I think it's kind of like a mid-sleeve situation. So anyways, that's the modifications that I made that I can remember. Let me just look through this really quick and make sure. Duh. I decreased this part a whole lot. That's the other thing I did. Hold on, let me tell you how much I decreased. So you were not supposed to decrease for your sleeves until you got ready to do your cuff. And what I did is I did a gradual increase of, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I did a gradual increase, or no, a gradual decrease of like 20 something stitches, because I had to get from, I had to get from 72 to 44, and I did a gradual increase, but I increased like every other round for like until I got to right here. Right here is where my ribbing starts. And then what I did on that was then I just skinnied it down from whatever I had. I think I had like 56 or so, 54 stitches, and then I just decreased until I got down to 44. Just rapid decrease at this part. So that's what I did, but I just did a gradual decrease because like I said, the original is kind of supposed to be like a little bit of a poofy happening right here on this part, and then it also has like I think the arms end up higher a little bit, so mine is just more of a tapered fit, but it still is pretty rapid because I left the arms, you can see where I did my decreases probably, but I left my arms like the right width until I got to that, and then I just like skinnied them down. Yeah, and honestly, if I was more comfortable with like altering color work, I would have started my decreases up higher, but I just am not, I don't know, I'm not super comfortable with that, so I didn't try it. But that's what I did. So I altered the neckline, I altered the length, altered where the sleeves start, and then I altered this count down here and the sleeve length. So I think that's everything. If I can remember, then I'll put these notes in my Ravelry, but I might not remember, but hopefully I will. Anyways, wow, that was like 10 minutes about nothing. But I love it, and it's actually cold enough here to wear my Tecumseh now and like all my hand knit sweaters, so it's super awesome. It's like only the 40s for days, so yay. All right, the next thing that I want to show you guys is something that I've actually put in hibernation, but let me grab it. All right, so last time I did an actual Knit in the Zone episode, I was on the fence about doing this, and I was like, I don't know that I'll do it, guys. I don't know. I just don't know. Well, I did. So this is the Stephen West Knits MCal for 2018. And I saw Clue 1 and 2 spoilers, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make that. So this is what I saw on Instagram, I guess. I saw like this, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make that like ASAP. So that's what I did. And this whole part is brioche, and this has, is it called lock van braids? Whatever it is, it has the little braidy pieces, and I'd never done those, and they're freaking challenging and fun and beautiful, and oh my gosh, I love them. So it has the braids, the brioche part, like, I don't know, I love knitting brioche, so that was super fun. Now, to be honest, they kind of lost me here. Not that I can't do this, I don't like this, to be honest. I don't mean it mean, it's just not, and I think it's my colors that I don't like, because I've seen some that are super, super pretty, but I don't like the way that looks with this. I like this by itself, and I like this part down here by itself, but I don't like this and this together. I feel like there's a big disconnect. So basically I've just put it on hold, and I don't know that I'll finish it. I don't know that I won't. I don't know. I'm not a big shawl wearer anyway. I like to knit them, but I don't really care one way or another to like have the finished thing. So it's not gonna hurt my feelings either way. But I love this part. And there's 2 more clues. This is a whole entire completed side of clue 3. It is supposed to go out this way as well. And then there's a clue 4 and a clue 5. And I just jumped ship actually. Like about right here, I'm like, I don't love this. So that's what I have. And I don't know that I will finish it ever. If at some point I decide that I'm not gonna actually finish it, what I will do is most likely either be really lazy and just tuck these pieces behind here, or either frog it back and bind it off. I don't know yet. But I do like this part so much that I feel like I almost would like to have that hanging on my office wall. I just think it's really pretty and it makes me happy to look at, but like I said, I don't know. So we'll see. And obviously I'll keep you guys updated. Let me tell you about the yarn I've used. This is Weekender, and this is by Madeline Tosh. This is leftover from socks, and that is the braids part on my one section. I can't show you because under everything. I didn't plan this out well, obviously. This is called Red Fox. Red Fox, and this was in a knit crate over the summer at some point, and this is from Ryeberry Yarns. This is called Weekend, which is really funny because I have Weekender and Weekend, and this is a color by Aldine Wools, and it was Aldine Wools by Knit Crate, which I'm not really sure. I'm not familiar with Aldine Wools, so I'm not really sure. But that's what that is. This is Kool-Aid Daydream by Mad Tosh. This is the 750 by Trick Fiber Designs. So anyways, that's that. My next project that I'm working on is Comfort Fake Cardi by Andrea Mowry, and it lives in my fringe bag. This is the field bag from Fringe Supply, and they have a new bag out, you guys. Oh my gosh, I want one so bad. It's really awesome. It's supposed to be between this and a Porter, and I really want one, but they're like $90 and I can't do that right now. But anyway, I want the brown one, so go check it out if you haven't. Anyway, but this is what I have done so far on my Comfort Fake Cardi, and it looks like this. I love it so much. This is Dream On from Trick Fiber Designs, and this is basically this same teal but with speckles. I'd not done that before, so it's not in the shop. I just dyed one to see what I thought. What I've done here is I'm making between a size 36 and a size 39, and what I did was I did the arms, the stitch count for the 36, I did the back, I did halfway between a 36 and a 39. In the front, I did the stitch count for a 39. Her patterns have a whole lot, Andrea Mowry, her patterns have a whole lot of ranges, and they're pretty easy to manipulate to make it be, you know, if you need a between size. So that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to have a little bit of a positive ease to it, like 2 inches, and I feel like, yeah, I don't know, I was kind of between sizes to make it have that amount of positive ease. So this is what I have done. I cast on, like, what's today? I'm filming on a Wednesday. I cast on Sunday. So this is what I got on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I think. I might have cast on Saturday night. Anyway, that's what I have done. And the other colors that I'm gonna use in it, oh, I'm knitting it on a size 6. Yeah, a size US 6. The other colors that I'm adding to it that it'll fade to are right there. Hold on, let me grab them. So the other colors that I'm fading them to, or fading it to, are going to be this one, which is, it's still teal, and it's slightly different. It's a little bit darker, and it has more dark speckles happening. And it also has a little bit more of like green hints to it. So that's the first color, or the next color, I guess, that I'll fade to, and then Durant. So Durant's gonna be my last color and my darkest color. So, and Durant has little tiny teal speckles. I feel like my camera's not focusing on what I want it to focus on today. It's probably because of the iPhone. So anywho, you see what I got going on here. So it'll be those 4 colors faded, and then I think what I'm gonna do, because the white part that's up at the top, this part, I don't know where that would lay in the pattern, like whenever you're supposed to do your shawl collar part, but what I'm gonna do is try to make that be like the centermost color that's closest to the body, if that makes sense. Just because I feel like I would get more use out of it if it had less of that, like on the outside part. So my plan is probably to pick up everything with that light part, and then, you know, work my fade outward to the darkest part. And I don't know if that's how the pattern's written or not. I don't know. So we'll see. But that's my plan. And I want to show you guys what's new in the shop too, really quick. I did my holiday colors. I guess it's been almost a week ago. So I released my holiday colors. So I want to show you guys those really quick. So this is what I got. And icing on the rooftop is this one. And you see it's got a lot of speckles. They're just really pretty. This reminds me of like a gingerbread house, like the roof, how you ice it and you put all the little candies. This is Holiday Armadillo. So Friends reference. Rhonda Reindeer. This is a reindeer reference from those little Hallmark reindeers. And then this is Holiday Hopper. And Holiday Hopper is actually a mixed drink. Holiday, whatever you want it to be. If that's a hopper, a holiday frog, whatever. Whatever makes you happy. So this is my holiday colors, and I feel like all of them would work really well with one another in like a Tecumseh or a Guthrie. I really think I'm gonna make a Guthrie using at least this for sure, and then I don't know what other color, but I think they would all interchange really well together. So yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with these, and I kind of think, I don't know what colors, but I definitely want to do a Guthrie using this icing one. So that's what's up in my yarn shop. I have a bunch of other stuff in the shop right now too, so go check it out. And yeah, basically there's a whole lot in the shop right now, but that's what's brand new, and I have sweater quantities. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a little update on what's going on too with everything. If you watch Vlogtober, you know Oscar has liver cancer and his tumor is the size of a baseball, which is obviously not good for anyone, but it's really not good whenever you're only like a 16-pound little dog. But he's actually still acting really fine. He's doing well with his medicine. He hasn't acted like anything different. We didn't take him to the vet because we knew something was up. We took him to the vet because he was scheduled for a teeth cleaning and he had to get blood work done just as a precaution. And he had had blood work done back in March. So this totally snuck up on us. So anyways, we didn't know anything was going on. We actually just were gonna, you know, get his teeth cleaned. So he hasn't acted like anything's weird or going on with him, which is crazy to me. And I'm just like, you know, whenever you know something like that, you're treating them like they're so fragile, and it's like he really acts the same. So it's just, now I know and I can't unknow. So yeah, but he's doing good. Bella's doing good. Everyone's sleeping right here. And that's really all there is as far as pet update goes. Hopefully he'll stay feeling well. That's what I hope, of course, for as long as possible. I put the tree up the other day. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my crazy ass decorating the tree. So I did that. And I really did that. I like to decorate the tree early anyway, but I really did it because of Oscar, because they get excited. The dogs get excited about, you know, all the different little holiday decoration things that we do. So I really put it up extra early for him, just so he could enjoy it, because, you know, life's short for everyone, but we don't know for him. So anyways, thought I would do that, and I enjoy putting it up. I think it's super fun to have it up. It makes the house just, you know, be really exciting and fun. The other thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is it's getting dark so early now. Obviously, if you are in a country that does a time change, you know that. We fell back, so it gets dark at like 5 o'clock, or it starts getting dark a little bit before 5, it feels like. So I get seasonal depression. I don't know if I've talked about that on here or not before, but I do. I get seasonal depression, and I actually have a lamp for it, and it's called a SAD lamp. It's SAD. It's all it stands for, seasonal something depression. I don't know what the A is. But anyway, yeah, I get that like real bad. And I had forgotten. It's not that I forgot, I get it, but like, I don't know, I didn't think to bring my lamp out. And yesterday, it was Tuesday. Today, I'm filming on Wednesday. You'll see this on Thursday. Anyway, so Tuesday of this week, I was just like feeling like I could go cry. And I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. Everything sucks. I have no energy. And it happened to dawn on me. I'm like, dude, it's been dark. It feels like it's been dark forever. And it's raining and stuff. So brought my lamp out. I put it behind me on that half wall. If you guys watch Vlogtober, you know about the half wall. So I put it on my half wall behind me where I sit and knit, and oh my gosh, it felt like summertime, like just mentally for me. So yeah, I highly recommend those if you don't have one, or if you're not familiar with them. I'll link one below. I'll link the one I have below for you guys. I like the brand that I have. They have a bunch of different shapes and sizes and stuff, but the brand that I have, I'll link it below so you guys can check it out if you're interested, if you have that. The one I have is a big one. It's like about that big. So it's pretty good size. It lights up the whole room. But they do make compact ones if you're in a place where you know, need something small. They make ones that actually are like thin, and they have like a little cover that folds. So, you know, it doesn't take up much space if you're in an area where you don't want to dedicate that big of a space to lamp, or, you know, if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of space, or whatever your reason. Anyway, but I'll link that below for you guys, because I felt like after sitting by that for about maybe 10 minutes or so, maybe 15 minutes, oh my gosh, I just felt like my mood instantly got better, and I just felt like I had life again. And if you're a person who doesn't have seasonal depression, or if you don't know anyone who does, then you're probably like, this girl is crazy. But really, it's a real thing. People get it, and apparently I get it pretty bad. So like I said, I'll link that for you guys, and I don't think there's really anything else that I want to tell you guys about. I do have other finished objects that I want to talk to you guys about, but I'm really running short on time, so I've got to cut this one short. So I'll show you my other finished objects next week, or in my next episode. And I don't know that I'll do an episode next week because Thanksgiving. So either way, I'll show you my other finished objects in my next video. Yeah. So thanks for watching episode 78 of Knit in the Zone, and I hope you're having an awesome November and getting to wear your sweaters. Leave a comment and let me know what you're working on, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.